A lot of these guys that are like very business savvy. This is from my experience. They're never fucking happy, right?
Yeah.
Or they need they need um items to make them happy. Oh, well, what the fuck do you know? I have a Ferrari. What the fuck do you know? I have a Bugatti. Well, it's like you only drive it like fucking 1 month out of the year just to get attention from people that don't even fucking like you.
Yeah.
That's life. That's what you worked for. And you see that with a lot of rich guys or a lot of guys with money is that everything they do it for validation. Now it does feel nice to have, you know, some jewelry and someone compliments it like, bro, I like your chain, bro. It should look cool. Yeah, it does feel good to have somebody acknowledge how fly you look, but there is like to me there's always like this is like recently I've had this revelation where it's like there's like this like it makes me kind of sick a little bit or like it makes me grossed out to see guys that's what they work for. They work to get praise from people they don't even fucking like or don't even like them. And
Yeah.
that's what it is. They're just seeking validation through materialism. And how do you get the materials? Well, you need to be a hard worker. You need to put in those extra hours, and you know what I mean. So
Yeah.
they end up doing that goyish slavery, so they can, you know, so they can get the nice car and shit. But these guys, like you meet them, and they need the validation. Because even when you talk to them, like you could say something like slightly critical of like uh, their house
Yeah.
and their whole fucking like they get into this whole rant about like dude man these niggas out here just hating these niggas just out here like dude I'm not fucking hating I'm just saying your house has a fucking is built on a plateau your house is doesn't have a good drain system. I'm not hating, I'm just saying this is what it is, but you want to repackage it and and gaslight me into being a fucking broke ass hater. Like, no, I'm just saying this is what it is. Like me, like I don't give a fuck about cars.
Hmm.
I don't give a fuck about cars. So when a nigga pulls up in a fucking Bugatti or some fancy ass fucking car, like when niggas talk to me about cars, oh, it's 4 cylinder, eight fucking thousand mile. Like, okay, like I don't give a fuck. I literally don't give a fuck. Because there's guys that are into cars because it's like their thing, right?
Yeah.
But there's guys that are into cars because they need some validation because they
Yeah.
don't
Those people. Yeah. Fuck those people. But I
fuck those people. They're the
understand.
worst.
I do understand people's enthusiasm with cars because it's an American thing, on some level, But yeah, no, those ones I know what type of people you're talking about. They
And,
just
well, because Mexicans, it's something very like because you've seen it. It's definitely a big thing among Mexicans where they want to drive this fucking truck
yeah,
that they don't even. It's technically made for work. It's made for work, but they don't want to take it to work because they know they're gonna fuck it up within a week, which is the point of having a fucking truck, right? Or even like these like Mexican niggas that are into lowriders, right?
yeah,
It's like they put all this money into this fucking car that they can't even fucking drive because it will literally catch on fire. And you could get pulled over. You could get arrested for fucking what's it called? You could get arrested or
because
get
you're wearing like a
fined.
modified vehicle.
Yes. If the hydraulic,
Yeah,
when the cars are going like that, I believe in the state of Illinois, you can get fined for that. So it's like, oh, oh, but they recorded it on Snapchat. Now I understand there is
like
a
the hobbyist thing. I do understand, but it does kind of get annoying, especially like the ones when they have their Instagram on their car and shit.
yeah, like what the fuck? I'm not following that shit. I'm not following that shit.
You just do it and you send that one picture that you posted in the group chat. Yeah, you just send it to them blankly because it's like, oh, like you have your Instagram on here. They get the ping. They get the ping like right away, and they're like,
Dude, we should
"What
start
the fuck,
doing
bro?
that.
What the fuck, bro?"
Bro, we should start doing that, just like trolling all these car guys with like pictures of like gore and shit. Gay porn. We gotta do gay porn, bro. We gotta send them just straight up gay porn. Be like
Yeah,
your car had me like this earlier, and it's like the Yes King audio.
yeah, definitely. You gotta send them like fucking, the
But
honestly,
yeah, all these like hustle culture guys, I do think they have like insecurities,
yeah,
so they need to hide behind my career. I haven't fully fleshed out this idea yet, but because it's one of those things that fester in my mind, but I don't really like
yeah.
communicate it outward because it's like I can't tell anybody. Like I could tell you because you get it, but like most people, like if I say, bro, like I mean, yes, go to fucking work, provide for your family and shit, but I'm like, I mean, do you really need to have the brand new fucking whatever Dodge?
It's
You
always some
know,
stupid shit, and then their moms is still working at a fucking school as a janitor and shit.
like how many gifted programs are you gonna be a part of? No, but
Well,
that's true.
it's not
But
even
that's
like that's
true.
what I'm trying to say is like they'll be obsessive over that, but it's like, bro, like your mom's is like still working and shit,
If
bro.
you leave your moms in the hood, someone go smoke at you because you don't leave your moms in the hood.
You're like, oh, but I have this car and I'm showing it on IG, me doing fucking donuts and shit, you
You
know.
know, I do understand like doing things for the experience. Like you know that meme with the Joker where it's like it's not about the money, it's about
The
the message.
message, yeah.
Yeah, I get that to an extent, but it's like how long are you gonna chase this? How long are you gonna chase
Hi.
this high for? Because because these guys like a lot of these guys in their 20s because it always starts in their 20s. You know, they're oh man, they're driving a new car. They got a fucking new underage Latina every week. You know, they got you know, they're always going out to some fucking marisco spot. Are you tapped into mariscos or no?
No, I have no idea what the fuck that
Okay,
is.
so that's seafood. That's like the Mexican
Oh.
seafood spots. They basically sell overpriced
Oh
seafood.
yeah, yeah. I went there with you one
Yeah,
time.
remember? Okay, so that's
Yeah,
like a thing for these guys. They got to go to the marisco spot. You know, they always got like brand new hats and shit.
yeah.
Like they're all and it always has to be Instagram. They Instagram that shit or Snapchat it, and then they post some they'll post some fucking. Hold on, I'm gonna flip the camera
That's why I love
like this. They'll be like this, and then it's like some
oh
like
yeah.
bullshit quote right here, and they're like this, and like, and then like you always, and then like they never cut out the audio, so like the corrido or the rap song is playing, and it's just like, you
That little whistle coming out of their nose.
you know, and these niggas are like 30K in debt and with like credit
Yeah.
cards and shit. uh, free my
Yeah,
nigga Mason.
yeah. Oh my god, that's what I was. That's what I was thinking about when I was that one video I sent you when I was on Lakeshore Drive, and I was like,
Yeah.
I was recording myself playing the Drake song, and I was like, dude, like you have to be on that type of level to think this is like cool, or tough or anything. But yeah, I do see. It's always funny, because you know the type of people who post stuff like that, and then you know them in real life, and they're like, bro, like you're like a bum, like you're not like, well, who
Well,
is
they never have money.
track? Yeah,
Well, they
yeah,
just never have money.
and it's like, and it's like I know, and I'm just like, bro, like, dude, you're not on that shit, bro, like. You're not, but I'm like, well, like, what is this other than gash? Like, what is this trying to like attract really?
Because they have a subconscious insecurity. They need to get validation.
Yeah,
But real quick, I was gonna make a joke. Remember the validation thing? They always got to post like a tough ass picture with the gun and shit,
yeah.
right? They always got to do one of that, but they don't ever do no funny shit like this. They don't ever do no funny shit like this. You know,
But that's actually how they feel secretly. And you're talking about validation.
they have this like subconscious need for validation because they grew up in like poverty, or maybe they didn't grow up in poverty, but they still have this like broke mindset. And this is the problem with a lot of immigrants, right? We're going full circle with this.
Yeah, like second
Is
generation or first
second, third,
generation.
I would, you know what? I would say all the way up to fourth generation, dog,
Yeah,
because they have like this innate like need for validation via materialism,
yeah,
right? Because you ask these guys anything about anything concerning the world, and they don't know fucking anything.